I think I've told this story before. One time I was visiting home from college and my mom told me, "You're lucky, you failed a lot." And I was like, haha, yes, you are right. Truthfully, I actually did consider myself lucky and it was just a funny phrase. But I think most people don't know how to fail, so I'm here to teach you how to fail. Wait, please don't stop the video there. Learning how to fail will actually be good for you, I promise. I won't even make you wait to find out why. Let's just read the blog post I wrote about it. This blog was posted May 20th, 2023, blog title, How to Fail at Your Goals Gracefully. You've likely read tips on how to achieve it. You've likely read tips on how to achieve your goals. If not, stay tuned. I'll give my advice on that in future posts. I think we focus on the process of success so much that we forget to teach about the process of failure. Here's the truth. No one lives life with a 100% success rate. So instead of leaving people to figure out how to fail on their own, I'm here to share how to fail at your goals gracefully. What qualifies me? I failed a lot. And I've read a few things. Before we begin, here's a background about my advice. It can only apply to a certain extent. Sure, some things are generally true for everyone, like how positivity will help your day to day. When it comes down to it, each person has different individual needs. Do your best to adapt what I say to your circumstances. Of course, I will always encourage the naysayers to try something new, but ultimately, we will have individual learning experiences we go through, and I'm not omniscient. Now what you've been waiting for, how to fail at your goals gracefully. In any goal, I would not encourage you to assume you will fail. Mindset has a powerful effect upon our lives. It is more likely that you will fail if you assume that outcome will happen. At the same time, one can believe they will succeed and have preparations in place for if they do not. The common proverb, "don't put all your eggs in one basket," points toward this type of balance. For example, you can believe you'll get accepted into your dream college, but you can prepare for other outcomes by applying to other colleges. It's easier to experience failure if you have other options and eggs. That's how you want to go into your goals. Prepared but believing you'll succeed. I'm hoping all of you experience success in your short-term and long-term goals, but at some point, something reminds us that we're human. That something could be a rejection letter, a missed week of gym attendance, a piece of work that on second hand looks more mediocre than impressive. We're human and we fail. When failure comes, don't force yourself to say, "I feel absolutely great about this." It's one step closer to success. If that's genuinely how you feel, fantastic. However, if you feel sad about it, then feel sad about it. Do you want to stay stuck in that sad place forever? No. But life's a journey, and we must allow ourselves time to pass through these places in order to properly process the events that have occurred. In other words, it's okay to be disappointed about failing. As soon as possible, I also recommend encouraging yourself. This one might make you pause. If you're like I used to be, you might be used to giving yourself encouragement when you succeed, but not when you fail. However, when you have reached a low point, it becomes more critical to empower yourself with the hope and confidence that encouragement gives. Bolstering yourself up does not mean you have to skip out on feeling sad. I think the two can coexist. For example, as an author, I set daily writing goals for myself. I have a certain amount of words I want to write every day. If I miss one of those days, I might feel disappointed in myself. Instead of letting that disappointment lead to negative self-talk, I can uplift myself. After all, you won't go further in your aspirations if you push yourself down. While encouraging yourself, you might say, "I'm sad about this. It doesn't feel good, but I'm a good writer. Today the goal didn't happen, and that's okay. I'll try again tomorrow." To help yourself avoid negative self-talk, remember that failing is different from being a failure. By definition, a failure means a lot of things. When referring to a person, it typically means they are unsuccessful. The word becomes an all-encompassing characteristic. On the other hand, a person failing typically applies to a single incident. Sure, you might think about how you have many of these single incidents of failure. Me too. That does not mean you are a failure. As it has been said, success isn't the absence of failure, but going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. If your goal or goals lead to something good you truly want, do not give up. Remember that failing will happen an uncountable amount of times. How much sweeter will it be then at the moment when you don't fail? As you move forward from a failure, I recommend taking the time to consider why you might not have reached your goal. Don't forget to avoid negative self-talk. I failed because I'm not good enough does not work. It's too vague and it makes it seem impossible for you to have positive outcomes. While evaluating what needs to change, try to think of concrete reasons you missed your goals. It might be that you didn't plan properly ahead of time. Maybe you missed the smaller goals leading up to this one. Whatever the reason, use it to inform your next decision. Sometimes we miss our goals, particularly our daily goals, because we have entered a busy season of life. People at school, pressing times at work, changes in family life, holidays, unexpected occurrences, etc. Your priorities might need to shift during these times. That's okay. Use patience during these time periods. Try to catch sight of a time when you can return to your goals. Meanwhile, you can maintain some momentum by making a small shift in your aim. For me, during busy seasons, I might try to write for 10 minutes a day rather than write 1,000 words a day. Do what you can to connect to your passion, to your ambition, but allow yourself to deal with the other things going on in your life. If you have the time, but you still have a pattern of missing your goals, you may need to adjust them. Yeah, that's right. You can change your goals, even midway through them. Ask yourself what adjustments you need to make. Are your goals feasible? You might need to make them smaller. For example, instead of aiming to spend an hour at the gym, go for 30 minutes instead. Let yourself develop a positive pattern. As you consistently achieve your smaller goals, you can gradually work up to the larger ones. This will give you heart and hope. Like my dog. Hope. A little cheesy. My bad. No matter what, try to find the right balance for your spot in life. You can't force the unreasonable to be reasonable. Ultimately, remember that you have worth and that your goals should help with the improvement of your life and the lives of those around you. If your goals are lowering your mental and emotional health, something should change. Whether it's something I've mentioned previously, how you approach or think about your goals, the goal itself, etc., or something else, I encourage you to find a safe way toward goals that will increase your capacity for joy, not lower it. If you have loved ones who can assist, reach out to them for help. No matter what though, you can count on me. I'll keep posting. And of course, I believe that God is out there and I believe you can count on Him too. He'll sit with you through the hard times and help you figure things out, even if it happens over a long haul. Now, go out and fail gracefully. Hope was very vocal for this one. She just wants the love-ins. She wants the pets. Cutie. I truly don't think I have much more to add on to that. If you've seen any of my past YouTube videos or read any of my past blogs, or even checked out my Instagram, because I think I have a reel about this, like I failed so much. I should probably just share the actual stories of how I failed throughout my life, because all my ambitions are just like get slapped to the face. Oh my gosh. The things that I care about the most, I have struggled the hardest with to achieve my goals and grow and get better and feel successful in. But I loved those things and those were good things. So I didn't give them up and I didn't give up on myself either. I think it's important we don't give up on ourselves. As much as people focus on how you can succeed, you'll never succeed if you don't learn how you can fail, if you don't learn how to handle it. I tell my friends this, but as a goalkeeper, it's hard when you get scored on. However, it's critical that you can keep your head in the game and that you don't let it weigh you down. Instead of thinking, man, that sucks, that was such a bad goal, you make a mental note of what happened, what you could have done better, and then you move on. You say next one. Because if you get so focused on the past, you're gonna screw up the future too. It's just how it goes. Our mindset has a huge effect on us. So yes, don't believe you will fail, but when you do fail, be prepared for how to handle it. Know how to fail gracefully. Hopefully we kept this short and sweet enough for you. If you enjoyed the video, you can give it a like or something. If you want to see more, subscribe. We're getting through it. I really want to catch us up to at least be reading blog posts written in the same year that I've made these videos. Although it's nice to read blog posts that are further back because I've had time to reflect upon them and I have more to add now, I guess. Oh, and if you guys didn't notice, we have 100 subscribers now. We're triple digits, baby! I know that's small comparatively, but I'm not here to compare myself to others. I'm super stoked there's 100 of you. Welcome if you're one of the new ones. And thank you if you're one of the ones who's been here since the beginning. And if you're neither, still, you're awesome. Thanks. Feel free to join the fam. Otherwise, if not, thanks for joining for today. I'm wishing you all the best. Good luck and go get 'em. Post film burps. Oh, I can't believe I wasn't videoing. She just jumped up again, but way more gracefully. How did you do that? Now what you've been waiting for. Now what you've been waiting for. Now what you've been waiting. Now what you've been waiting for. How to fail.